Hi everybody, I'm Anie, creator and inventor of the JOOLTOOL polishing machine, and today's show is going to be filmed live, or it is being filmed live. Just so if you're watching it on a replay, know that you are watching a live streaming show. So you guys, welcome to today's show. I will be showing you guys how to kind of do a stone hack, if you will. You know how those cool people call it a hack? Basically, I'm taking a faceted gemstone. I actually chose the green aventurine that for some reason was left behind on my last stone haul. I tried looking for some more, but this is all that I had. And what I'm going to do is, so you can set this as a cab. Oh wait, hold on, let me get my fingers out of the way. Yeah. There. Oh wait, let me go over here where it's white. So you can set this as a cab. But the only problem is there's a tip. I don't know if you guys can see it on the, there, you guys can see there's like a little sharp tip. So I'm going to grind that sharp tip to be a flat table on this faceted stone. So basically now this stone can be set as a bezel, and I'm going to thicken the, yeah, then you can set it in a bezel and it'll be more like a faceted cab where it's rounded, where it doesn't come up to a point. So if you guys even bought stones that I sold and some of the points are not as sharp. I tried choosing stones that didn't have a sharp point. That's why I said they were a cab. But some have a point, very little point if you didn't notice. And this is a really quick fix. I'm going to show you guys how to do it on today's show. Secondly, I am going to trim. Actually, I'm going to go ahead on the outside of the, do you guys see the outside of the rim? The little girdle of the stone. And I'm going to make it a little thicker. Because when you're setting a bezel, you want a little bit of a thick girdle. So as the metal covers over it, can you pull out so you guys can see my hand? So as the metal covers over the edges, it won't, like the stone will have a little bit more thickness to it versus a thinner edge. And so those are the two modifications I'm going to make on this stone and polish it. You won't need, if you're going to put this in a bezel, and let's say you wanted the girdle around the circumference of the stone thicker, you really don't need to polish the outside girdle of the stone because it's going to be obviously covered with the bezel. But if you want it polished, I'm going to show you how you can do that. So I'll show you the full spectrum of how to do it. And they got a few announcements, you guys. First of all the Run True felt polishing cones are shipping out. Some shipped out yesterday. A lot of them are shipping out today. So I just want you guys to know that. And they are still, yeah, this is the new ones. Yeah, I have the new ones. Yeah, these are the new ones. They're lovely. And so the reason why they're called Run True is because all you have to do once you get it, you guys, these are the brand new ones. I haven't even tried these. These came out of the photo studio. You have to make sure it's twisted on beautifully, you guys, just like this. And then when you run, it's nice and smooth when you start to use it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. No wobble. So there you go. And then I have another quick little announcement. The pre-order new grinding diamond wheels, they are still on pre-order price, the 3-inch and the 4-inch. So again, they come in extra coarse, medium, and fine. But these are all heavy duty grinding for stone. You can use them on metal, but you primarily stone. And then again, we have them in the 3-inch, extra coarse, medium, and fine. Now, one cool thing is, even if you guys have the 4-inch, you guys know that the 4-inch has a little notch in the center, the little notches, the 4 little notches right here. So look at how quick it just aligns it. Look, I won't even Like I don't have to do anything and it automatically just pops right in. Look, oh yeah, you're a little too close. Just to show that it, back up a little. There you go. You see how it's aligned? They won't even move. So you don't even have to worry about aligning them. They're so easy to do. They're wonderful pieces. It's so marked. Okay, so you guys, oh, and also we have limited amount of these left. These are the diamond tubes, the diamond lapidary mandrel kits, you guys. So you're going to get the felt polishing wheel, an extra felt tube, the mandrel for all of these, look how sparkly are diamond tubes, and a bar of the Jewel Tool compound. So that is also very limited quantity on all these diamonds, you guys. I'm gonna have to put another order in. Woo! Okay, guys, so who is here? Let me say a quick hello. Okay, well, also too, I'm gonna announce something as well. So you guys, I plan on doing these shows a little bit more than I had initially said. I didn't keep my little 2-day a week promise from the get-go. So why start now? So you guys, please, I don't have an exact schedule, but I will be popping in more during the week. I might even be on tomorrow because I have a lot of answers to give. I get a lot of questions. I have a lot of projects. I have, now we did the unboxing of all this Durston stuff that's on this table. You want to do a quick pan? So if you guys missed it, I did a quick unboxing of the Durston's tools. I just put them aside right now, but I have big plans for the rolling mill, for the ring stretcher, for all of these. So I have a lot of projects that I need to show you. So that means I need to be on live shows more. So I'm going to be popping in a lot more. And I'm pretty sure we're going to bring back the Friday giveaway. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's going to happen, guys. So I just want you guys to know. Yaro says, thanks for telling me. I can do whatever I want. I can. So I promise you guys, I'm going to be bringing you guys lots of good information. They're not going to be really long shows, just so you know. Quick, get the answer to this, do quick projects. And if we have to go over the next day, I'll do it. But I want them to be a little quick. This way, I can still do my job in work, and yet I can still help and answer everyone out there. And that was my main goal with doing all the live shows, you guys. So thank you guys so much for that. Hello, hello to everyone. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. And thank you guys for the wonderful outpouring of love towards my dad, who was on the show on Friday. You guys made his day. And my dad says, if I knew I was going to be on air, I would have had something really good to say. And I'm like, Dad, you're just yourself, and that was perfect. So I am going to be planning on doing some shows with my dad. We actually were working on some cool stuff. So there's a lot I got going on, so I just want to bring it to you. Oh my God, Michelle. Michelle Chapman just said that she made it to my live show as it was a priority. She came from the hospital. So Michelle, thank you very much, and I hope you are doing well. Hugs and kisses to you. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you, Michelle. Well, I'll make sure I do a quick good show for you. How about that? I don't know who else is here. Yaro's not telling me. Yaro says everyone's here. So oh wow, everyone is here. I love you all. So yes, everyone's here. Beautiful. Okay, I see you all. Okay, so you guys, like I said, I'm going to make these. Yeah, I know Kat says she was dealing with the wildfires. I know. You'll catch up. Don't worry. There's some good ones. Okay, so look, you guys, look, let me wipe it down. So this is a green aventurine. Let me zoom in a little. Yeah, should I zoom in? Okay. Okay. So this was a really pretty green aventurine. And if you guys look, it has like a point. Do you guys see the little sharp point, which doesn't make it a cab? I don't know. Should I have something brighter underneath, Yaro, to show? Didn't really think of it. Hold on. You guys see how it's a sharp tip? So that sharp pointed tip is what I'm going to grind down right now. And so look, do you guys see it's a faceted stone? Oh, thanks, Yarrow. It's a little soft, but okay. Okay, thank you. Yarrow's going to be my assistant. So do you guys see? No, Yarrow says don't see. How about if I do this? Like this? The other way. Why don't you do it, Yarrow? You're a big talker. Oh, there it is. I can see it. Okay, so there. You guys see how it's pointed? So this, you can see it and you can feel how sharp the tip is. And so because of that, I want to now remove that tip and make it flat. So I'm going to make it into another facet. No, I'm going to create a flat spot. So because I'm going to follow the faceted look of this. So it basically, it'll become like a faceted, what's it called? Cab. That's basically it. So as you can see, it's a faceted stone, but it's flat. So this can be easily set in a bezel as a cap. So, no, Yarrow. What Yarrow's not understanding. So look, let me explain to everybody. So this tip right here, this little tip, I'm not going to erase the facet. I'm going to add a facet. I'm going to put one flat facet right here on the tip. Just the tip. Do you guys see that tip? I'm going to grind that sucker down. So this tip is going to go, and I'm going to make this girdle. So they call the edge of a stone, you guys, a girdle. Hi, I see you guys also. I'm going to take this girdle and make it thicker. You will grind the stone down a little, so it will change in size. So just keep that, in mind. But it's a little thin. Do you understand? So do you guys see how it's a little thin? So I'm just going to kind of hold it flat to make sure it's a little thicker. Because when you put, wow, what happened? That thing like leaked. Do you see that? Ooh. Now this whole stone's going to be all silver. So this is a green aventurine. This is one of the stones in my haul. Hi, everybody. So I'm going to grind the tip down, the sharp point. Oh, you can see it really good right here. Do you guys see that sharp point? So I'm going to get rid of that sharp point and turn this into a cap. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to actually use the fine diamond. So because I want a really detailed facet, to grind details, it would be best to use, let me show you the cleaner one. Hold on. It's the finer diamond. Do you guys see how the circles are much closer together? And this will assure a nice clean cut without any chippage. Okay. Okay. So let me find it. So here we go. Here's a nice, the fine diamond. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have water tray. Wait, do I? Is it under here? Hold on. Maybe it's under here. Well, there's a, oh, cool. All right, cool. So we have this. I'm going to put some water. Here, can I get some water? Oh, I have some. No, I don't. So just always make sure you clean your jewel tool around the spindle, you guys. Look. Always. Mine is always clean. Like, if anything, like the sides are a little bit yucky, but I always make sure the base near the spindle is always clean. You don't want any debris lodging into your... So, don't drink this water, Yarrow says. It's California tap water. Lovely. So, let's go ahead and moisturize. It's like a moisturizing lotion. This is like what the diamond loves. This is what diamond just wants. Just some moisturization. Look at that. Woo! Beautiful. See? Now the diamond is now saturated in water, and the water allows the diamonds to have longer lifespan. Let me turn on my little... Oh my goodness, Kat. Well, before I start, Kat, you know, you guys are #1 priority to me, and what's happening in your lives is and very important to me. So, Kat, I'm sorry to hear about the devastation that your family is enduring because of the fires. It's horrible, and my thoughts and prayers are with them. I hope they can, snap back, and I know with your support they can. But we're dealing with, like, we could see it. We haven't seen the sun in over a week. The clouds, the smoke just covers the sun. The ash is everywhere, every day, all over our cars, all over everything. And so my heart it goes out to everyone that is affected. Truly, you guys, this is horrible what's happening. But on to brighter news. Let's just finish this stone. Okay, you guys. So what I'm going to do is just grind that tip down immediately. So let's go ahead and grind this sharp tip down. That sharp tip right there, it's going to go. So I'm going to put my little magnifying glasses on. And now if you can't hold it stable, I really recommend you guys, that little tape idea that I have, to put it here and hold it. You can do that and keep it stable. I might just do that just to show people both ways. So here, I'll just, right there. Do you guys see that? I just put it on. It's sticky. It's that gooey tape. You can get it everywhere on Amazon. So I have the fine diamond. So I'm going to hold it right here and see where I am. Oh, that was quick. I just ground it down already. You see? And now, if I want more of a dome, I just keep grinding that more, but I don't. So that was enough, you guys, to see how that tip is now gone. So now I'm going to polish that and we'll be done. You guys see that? That's so pretty. That's so cool, huh? And so now it's a faceted cab no matter what and I'll just go ahead and grind the outside. But once I take it off of the sticky, I can't stick it back on. So let's just ride the wave of the sticky. So that was the fine diamond. So now I'm going to go to the coarse. Now, with the aventurine, I could skip the coarse step, you guys, and go straight to the medium. But I don't want to confuse anybody, so I'll just do this. It's going to be really quick. So running this at medium speed. Okay, add some water. Add some water here too. Oh, it's best to darken it again, just so you see where you're making contact. You guys see that? Especially in anything that is still, grinding. God, my finger, I don't know what happened. It's everywhere, that marker. So here we go. There we go. So you see that? So we have a beautiful, nice facet right there. There. You see that? Looks good. Yep, everything looks good, nice and clean. Oh, it's actually resembling, you guys, the shape of the stone, which is really, really nice touch. Can you guys see that? It's really resembling the shape of the stone. So there. So we'll keep going. So that was the coarse. You guys see how fun this is? So this is something anyone could do, and this is the medium. Let's give yourself some. I always like to wipe it off on what was there before. And again, run this at full speed with the 3-inch. Give it a little dot so you know where your footing is. You see, I just make a little dot just so I know where I am. Where am I? There am I. Really quick, just give it a little zhuzh left and right. And there you go. You guys can see how it's coming up, huh? And that's so cool. And it's beautifully nice and domed. Gorgeous. And then we'll just continue. So that was medium. And you guys know the drill. This is going to be the fine. Just a light little touch, you guys. You don't need a whole lot of pressure. So I do a little, marking. Just so you guys see how little of a marking I do. Just so I know where I am on the wheel. Even though it's see-through, you guys, you still have to find your exact little spot, Like, look, here I am. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Oh, yes. So when you're there, There we go. Oh, that looks really good. You guys see that? Really pretty. Oh, I love the shape it did. I'm going to do it one more time. Yeah, I used the fine on it. So we'll just do that again. So I kind of want to hold it at a different angle, you guys, to kind of get rid of any kind of line marks. There we go. You see that? Beautiful, huh? So cool. So now, as you can see, it's getting more and more polished, but only with the Jool tool can you really make these details, you guys, truly. So that's the very fine. If you guys are wondering, I still have my other very fine here. I don't know why I've been ignoring it, but it's been hiding underneath. So this is getting used. But I can still use that other one. It still has plenty of life. That's why I won't. So let me go ahead and darken this. You guys see that already? See that? Isn't that so cool? So there we go. Add some water there. Add some water here. Yeah, show a side view. Hurry, Yara. I'm not going to be on this that much longer. Yeah? Okay, I'm done. Yeah. I'm like, hurry, I'm not going to be on that much longer. And you guys can see how already polished it's coming up. And so now the other grades, let me hit it one more time. I'm going to hit it right here at the tip. You want to do the side view again? You can. Okay. There we go. And that's what we've got so far. Really nice, pretty bevel, and of course nice and domed. And then we are going to, now we're moving from the very fine. You guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the 8,000 and the 50,000. I really don't need to do the 3,000. It's not a ruby or an agate, so I can bypass that. But anything hard, you guys, and with the 8,000, I don't want to really saturate it with too much of this because I don't want the marker to get transferred onto the diamond. And so now I'm going to run it at slow speed. Like, see? Like, hold on. You see, just this little slow speed. Yes, it does look like Mars with the ash outside. Really, Myra? I didn't know your brother lived in California. So here you just wait. Just don't do anything. You don't have to really do anything. And you can't really do much about rolling anything over. So you just hold it there. And take a look at what has happened. You've got a shine is what has happened there. You see it's a little on the pre-polished side. So I'm going to polish it just a little bit more, kind of change my angle. Just a little quick little. But you guys see how I just touch it up? 2 little dots is all you need, just so you know your footing. You know what I mean, you guys? Thank you, Margaret. I love you for doing that. Thank you. Margaret posted the link on Amazon for this double-sided tape. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do you guys see that? Yes. Oh, you have no idea, Margaret. Margaret, we are so enjoying your chisel tip markers. To be honest with you, I have no choice. I'm going to show something on air real quick, you guys. So you see these, Margaret, the extra coarse. Do you see these XXs? There's no way to even get a stamp. You see that already the diamond comes a little funky monkey. But even the regular thin Sharpie wasn't working. We are now using the thick ones that you sent, Margaret. So thank you, a million thank yous for that. Because we would have been stuck. We wouldn't know what to do. So now I'm going to hit it with the 50,000, you guys. Just a quick little dot real quick. Run it at slow speed. Put some water everywhere. And there we go. Got that polish up. And there you go. Look at that beautiful polished facet right there. No. Kat, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hold on, I'll address that in just a second. So do you guys see how we took care and we put a facet on here? You see that right there? You guys see that little facet that's following the shape of the stone right there? And then that way, there's no more sharp tip. You see that from all angles. Let me show you. See that? Here, I'll put my hand there. So now it's definitely a cabbed faceted stone. So now I'm going to grind the sides down to make the girdle a little thicker. Okay, you guys? But I'm very saddened to hear that, Kat. I'm so sorry for your mother-in-law. So that was a 50,000 diamond. Really? Oh, it's horrible. Really horrible. It's the worst ever. So I'm still going to grab the fine, you guys, in the extra coarse. So we call, it's fine out of the family. Yara, can you just, can I show something real quick? Can you show that, what I mean by, so I'm using the fine, you guys, the fine. Okay, so, but it's still extra coarse, you guys. You guys understand. This comes from, it's still grinding. I was going to show you. Give me the full pan. So it comes from a family of grinding. So this is, so because it would be the extra coarse, medium, and fine, there's still heavy duty grinding. But out of all of these, this is the finer one, which we recommend for like glass, enamel, stones that are known to chippity-doo-dah. Excellent. So right now, since I'm working on a fine edge, where there's the girdle involved. I don't want any chipping. I don't want any real aggressive cutting or really heavy, material removal. So I'm opting to use the fine in the heavy duty extra coarsey diamond grinding wheel. So there you go. Just to explain to you guys. I don't want you guys to think that this is, fine in any way, shape, or form. So let's go ahead and yeah, I can. I know. I just thought of that. I have to grind the whole. So let me grind and show you guys how much thicker you can get the girdle. So let's compare it. I'm going to go ahead. So you can just keep that same shape, but this is thick enough, in my opinion. Look, so I really didn't change too much of the thickness of the stone, but look at the thickness of the girdle. Let's go ahead and show you guys saw what that looks like. So let me show you how thicker. Yes, Susan, absolutely. So yes, I agree. The JOOLTOOL community is a wonderful community of caring, sincere hearts, to be honest with you. I just love you all to pieces. I just want you guys to see, look how we started off, look how thin that girdle was. And look at, within seconds, I got a nice thick girdle. And so I'm just going to follow the exact shape of the stone. I'm not really changing it up. You can change it, you guys. If you guys want to change the, the shape of the stone, well, guess what? Now's your time. And like, let's say that the stone had a point and you don't want to, you're not too good about working with pointed, bezels on a sharp point. You can grind that point down and give it a curve. You know what I mean? Modify the stone, to work with your experience level. Do you know what I mean, you guys? Until you become that, what you... No. Kat, you can do it that way, but Kat, you really can. So you can drop the, so Kat thought I was doing the opposite, but you can do it that way, Kat. There's no there's no rules. So I just want to thicken the bezel, I mean the girdle, so you guys see already right there with your own eyes. You can see how much thicker the girdle got versus how thin it was. I mean, this is good if you're going to be setting it, you know, with prongs. But a lot of you guys are more comfortable with a bezel. Oh no, I didn't do the rubies yet because Kristen reminded me that not everyone got their tool rest, their additional one. And I was going to put some modifications on it. So hang in there. I still have my, where'd it go? I just saw it. Nope, I still have my sapphire, you guys, that I glued. So I plan on doing a facet on the upcoming live shows, you guys. This is like a sapphire. It came out of the corundum family, okay? Out of my bunch. So I'm still going to facet that stone. So hang in there, Wendy. You didn't miss it. So let me just finish doing this and we should be good. So you guys see how nice and thick the girdle got now. Oh, and we did not compromise the shape of the stone. It didn't get tiny. It didn't do anything. Just a little trim. It got a little haircut. And then we have the nice little facet at the back. Yes, Irene. There you go. Irene, as Irene called it, quote unquote, Irene says she likes the fatter girdle because it makes her more comfortable setting the stone. It's true. The thicker the girdle, the less the crackage. The thinner the girdle, your chances of something cracking are much more higher. So I know from setting, a thick girdle is a good girdle. It's like holds it all in. It's like Spanx. Hold that sucker in. Everything like that. The thicker girdle really holds that stone in, guys. All these women know exactly what I'm talking about. You men are going, huh? What is she talking about? This is a good girdle. I'll suck everything in. So you guys, I'm going to finish polishing this. So I'm going to zip through it really quick following the steps. So hang in there. Like pretend music's playing. Or you guys talk, tell me stories, do everything because I have my phone here. And while I'm working on the stone, I could see what you guys are saying. So keep me occupied. I'm going to zip through this really quick. And if you have any questions, let me know. See you in a second. So here we go. So that was the fine. I'm going to skip the coarse. I figured the stone is not that hard. So we're just going to go straight to the medium, guys. Yep, I saw it. I could see it. I see it. Yes, Myra, you're going to be able to get rid of that chip. So oh my God, this is like totally oozing out stuff. So here we go. So you guys see how nice and thicky the girdle got? Look at that, just lovely. Now let me make sure it's not wet. Here, hold it here, it'll dry it with the nice air cool technology of the Jool tool. You see how I was able to get that girdle nice and thick? Oh, you guys, you don't understand how amazing the Jool tool is at your fingertips when you're setting a stone and you need to modify it to do what you want instead of the stone dictating your future. You can tell the stone, nope, my friend, you're going to do what I say because I have a Jool tool and I can modify you. Oh, Marge, we miss you. Hi, Marge. She missed the last few. It's okay, Marge. You're back. That's all that matters. So look, you guys, I'm just going to hold it real quick and just sand it down. It's a quick little sand. You can roll back on it. I always like to do one more pass to make sure you got those, you know, scratches out. It's a real pretty stone. Never really paid much attention to green aventurine, but it's really pretty. Do you guys like green aventurine? A lot of you guys suggested I buy it. This was a stone from my last haul. It's actually still available. This stone is still available on our website. I just took it out of inventory. I told Kristen, I go, Kristen, do we have a stone left? And she goes, yeah, you have this one and a brown sapphire. And I go, give it to me. The brown sapphires that I chose all are domed as a facet, so I didn't have to touch that. But look at that. See how nice that is? Okay, next. What you talking about? What is Tom saying? So that was the medium? Oh, the girdle? Tom, I'm going to buy you a girdle. Okay, so that's the fine. Kristen, did you hear that? Yeah, add some Spanx to the line of Jewel Tools. So we're just going to get that nice and sanded down smooth. Okay, bye, Farah. See you later. You got the idea. As long as you got the idea, that's all I'm interested about. I really love seeing you guys here, so thank you for popping in. And even when you guys watch the replay and make comments, I get those notifications. So I'm still there with you. So it's not like if you watch a replay, still post a comment because I see it and I'll respond. Yeah, it has it's like an emerald with like sparkles, Margaret. It's so pretty. Thank you, Myra, for that stone information. We can always count on you to give us that information. Okay, so this was the fine. You guys can see how much finer the polish is, but it's so even. And, you know, if you guys are setting it, like if this is the flat spot's going to be at the bottom, you know, it's a nice thick bezel, girdle. You guys see how perfect that is all the way around. Oh my God, I love it. Thank you, Jewel Tool. So that was the fine. And now I'm going to hit it with the very fine. And I'll use my oldie, Old Faithful. It's been doing everything for me, so we'll just keep going. I'm going to hit this really, really quick, you guys. Thank you. Some water. There we go. Add some water. Honest to God, you could have put this on a little dop stick, you guys, and gone like this. Just so you know. So I have a little stone that I glued on top. But if you really can't hold it, just glue it and go, and then put it in your freezer and take it off. I swear it'll come off in the freezer. You might have to pry it like I did that one day. And then Heidi, I don't know if Heidi, where was I? I don't even know. Let me just go over it one more time. Sorry. I lost where I was. Yeah, you can do a side view. You want to do a side view? Here, let me show us. Nice and flat. That should do that. Okay, beautiful. But like, look, you guys. Do you guys see how, like, the accuracy of this is just like, you take the powder off. It's just delicious. Okay, next. Next, we're just going to move on, you guys, to the polishing. So I'll hit it with the 8000. And I'm using the 8000 because the stone is not like a agate or, I'm going to run this slow. It's not an agate. It's not a, you know, a sapphire, ruby. Yes, yes. Irene, this is what I wanted to show you. A lot of people have asked me this, you guys, and you know, if I get a question, look at that. That's an 8000 mesh polish. So these are not considered grit. These are considered an 8000 mesh. I need a silver Sharpie for my black. Yes, Myra, you need a silver Sharpie for that black tourmaline. I don't know if you guys saw, but Myra took these beads that were on these black tourmaline beads, and she polished them beautifully. And not only that, she documented every step of the process. So like she would do like this step and take a picture of it next to the wheel. So I thought that was just marvelous. So thank you for that, Myra. And she posted it to the Jewel Tool community. If you're not a member of our Jewel Tool community, and even if you don't have a Jewel Tool, oh my God, it's worth just seeing what everyone's working on and how everyone comes together to help one another. It just makes me so happy, you guys. Oh, I love every single one of you guys. So that's the 8,000. Wow.
Marianne from the Netherlands says it's 11:37 p.m. here, so it's my bedtime story. It's so calming.
Oh, who said that?
Marianne.
Marianne said that where she lives, it's now 11:30 p.m. And so watching my video is like a bedtime story, very calming. Aw, thank Kristen, keep your comments to yourself, Kristen. Kristen goes, how is Anie calming? And I go, Kristen, keep your comments to yourself. And of course, my daughter's laughing along with her. Okay, so you guys, that was the 8,000. Thank you, 8,000. This is the same 8,000. Look, can we take a moment to acknowledge something? This is the same 8,000 I've been using since I started my live shows every day back in March. This is the same 8,000 that I used all week long in the Tucson Gem Show. This is the same 8,000 I used in Germany right after the Tucson Gem Show. This is the same 8,000 I used last year in 2019 of all my shows. So, the diamonds that I'm using from 3M do last long. You just have to use them properly. Yes, so this is my 8,000. To the point where it was back in the day where we used to stamp them where it says diamond polish. We don't stamp them like that anymore, but that's how old this is. So, know that these last a long time. Just stay away from pushing hard and stay away from taking a sharp tip and bearing into it. Well, don't forget, physics is still physics. You take something sharp, it's going to slice. Even though it's a cloth back diamond, it's strong and durable, it's still a spinning disc. And so, just so you know, I had to stop for a moment. She wants to play?
No, Ann Mendy said her going to sleep. She
Ann says it's also 11:30 where she is. Almost 11:30. And she says watching this live show has brought her some inspiration. And now she wants to not sleep but go and play. I don't blame you. I know. It just sparks your soul and just wants you to get going. It's good. Body in motion stays in motion, people. That's right. Did I just spit? Oh, I think I did. My Lord. This is live. Okay, so again, oh look, I have another 50,000. Even my 50,000. Also, back in the day when it used to say diamond polish, I have another old 50,000 somewhere, I know here, that it does say slow speed on it. Ours usually will say here, this is a new 50,000 and they'll all say slow speed on it, by the way. Just so you know, if you're just getting into the jewel tool, they all tell you, what to do. So again, this is just going to polish the edge. Hey, Heidi. How you doing? Oh, Heidi has the funniest story. Heidi, should I tell them what you sent me? What message you sent me yesterday? Heidi, are you listening? Heidi sent me the funniest, I swear, you guys. If I thought I've heard it all, what the jewel tool was used for, Heidi made me think again. Oh, actually, this is a little too fast. I kind of want it a little slower. Yeah, you kind of want it to rub. You guys see, it just rubs. Just hold it there. Don't push. Just kind of let it rub. And that's the 50,000 finish right there. Ooh la la. Wow, it's really pretty. And they'll just zip through. Heidi, why don't you type what you did? Because no one's going to believe me. Thank you, Margaret, for posting where I got these little stickies from, you guys. I just think it's a really good idea putting it on cards because it gives you a base. I'm using my jewelry cards from JTV when I had my jewelry line. Oh, so Deborah, okay, so basically what I do is I just, when it comes to the slow speed, you guys, so this is where it's off. So this is high, okay? And so you can go all the way up to high, And then Yaro, can you zoom in my hand? Okay, so this is all the way high. You can't see it? So this is at high speed. Okay, so now I'm going to, so now before it clicks, it hasn't clicked, it's still spinning. You guys see that? So the Jool tool is still spinning. So before it clicks off, I go a little bit up. Listen, look, watch. Just a little. Just an eighth of a turn, quarter turn, just very little. And as you use it, you'll know. Okay, so look at my screen now. It's running a little slower. You know, and then, so when I ran it, I could feel it running a little too fast. And I didn't, so the whole idea with these brown diamonds, you guys, you want it to rub. It's kind of like, you know, when you would try to give someone an Indian burn, you just would rub. You want them to rub. You don't want them to skip. So the high speed makes them skip. And you don't want the diamonds to skip because they're so fine. So you just want to hold it there and let it just rub. Hi, Penny. I was just looking at your post today, Penny, about where you've been traveling to and you took your cat with you. Okay, so what did Heidi copy and paste? Okay, so she did. So look at the polish from a fit. But do you see how even this is? This is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is difficult. This is why people use hand files to achieve this fluid flatness. But we don't have to use hand files because we have the Jool tool. So we have the flat disk doing this for us, but it also will do all of this. Look at this. I love you. I love you. So I'm going to get to that in a second. Let me just finish this. So do you guys see this? So we thickened the girdle, which is a good idea on, even if you get cabs, you guys, that are thin, you should thicken the girdle because they will chip and break. And then we did, let me dry it a little, you guys, hold on. And then we polished, God bless it, my finger. There you go. We polished that tip down and put a nice little facet that followed the shape of the stone. Do you guys see that? Isn't that pretty? So the stone did not lose its size. It was just a little trim. It was just like a little haircut. You know, not enough to make it noticeable, not enough to see, like to kill the facets on the edges. It was just perfect. Look. So there. Don't have a paper towel to dry this sucker. But let me try. There. So dry that. So this will be the bottom of it. And this is the faceted side. So now, like I said, it's perfect dome for you to cap. And it's so pretty because, let me show you. Because it's got all these pretty oh, let me dry it. What is wrong with me? Let me dry it. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay, so look. So this is all the facets. You guys see how pretty it is now? So it's a people love facets and a cab to boot. So this is, I like this green stone. So this stone actually, I just was told, it's up for sale. We never took it down. I just pulled it out of inventory. So if you guys want this stone, it's on my website. Oh, so how fast? Okay, so Irene was asking how fast. Over here, hello, live show, live coming to you. Irene asked, how fast was I going when I polished the girdle? I did polish the girdle. That is such a gemstone lapidary terminology, you guys. You have no idea. I just need you to know, polishing a girdle was set for only top-notch diamond stone facetors, you guys. You know, it's very difficult to do it on machines, set the angles, you know, it's complicated. But with the Jool tool, just done. So I ran it, not medium, but low, to the point where before the machine clicked off, okay, I brought it back up. Like an eighth of a turn, Yarrow says. And you can feel it, because remember, the objective is you don't want it to skate and slip. You don't want a fast polish, because then the fine particles of diamond don't have a chance to work. They're almost like running, and they're like, wait, whoa, I can't do that. Oh, it's slipping, it's slippery, it's slippery. So you want it to run slow so that those tiny particles of diamonds like have a chance to grab and rub. So it's more of a rubbing technique when you get into the brown diamond. Like I want to say, like, you know when you rub your hand and you create heat? It's kind of like that kind of rub that the brown diamond have to, that's how you have to work with the brown diamond. That's the only thing I can bring as a comparison to understand how those brown diamond polish. So it's not a polish like zip, zip, zip. It's like a rub. It just rubs, and polishes. That's why it's so fast. And these diamonds from 3M are so heavily concentrated with genuine diamond. Oh, it's the gift that keeps on giving, you guys. I've had this for years. And it's not like, oh, Anie polishes perfect stones. No, people bring me some nasty stuff at shows. Like, so I get all sorts. So I can't even control what I've polished with this. I mean, if you look, I even used this diamond to polish the sapphire crystal on that Panerai watch on my YouTube channel. So
Myra says most girdles in that polish, but then Hilda says that if you're song setting, you sure do look nice.
absolutely. There. So if you're bezel setting, polishing the girdle, not very important. You know, because the only person that's going to know it's polished is you. The person that's going to buy your piece will never see that that girdle was polished. If you are prong setting it, 100%, please polish the girdle. There's nothing worse than an unpolished girdle. And there are unpolished girdles out there. Some stones that are less quality, less price, have really poorly finished girdles. That's how they save on money, you know, production, everything overall. If it's not polished perfectly, you know, they cut a corner here and there. So this looks so good, you guys.
Oh, Anie says she keeps thinking of the floor polishing machines when she uses the brown and thinks slow.
Yes, like those brown, that's good, like the floor polishing machines. It's true, they kind of rub, you know. The guy just stands there with the floor polishing machine and goes, what does he do? I don't know. I've watched it. I watched them do it in Las Vegas. You can tell when I'm late in the casino, you see the guys polishing the marble in the lobby. They go do. You don't see them going, you know. They're always slow. Not kidding. That's what you should do with the brown diamond. So you guys, thank you, Margaret, for posting the link to the tape. So again, I like putting it on a little stable little card, my little technique. And we use this to grind the stones. Can you see that, Yarrow? Hold on, let me get your white background. That was kind of cool. Oh wait, my hand would be nice to be out of the way. Clearly, oh, there you go. No sharp tip anymore. Bye-bye, sharp tip. Goodbye. Au revoir. You see, and then you see that pretty facet. Hold on, let me try to catch the light. Where am I? There you go. The facet right there. And the polished girdle, I might add. Woo! Super polished girdle. You saw it. Oh, wow, that's a good shot, Yarrow. That's a good shot. So no more pointed tip and a polished girdle. Let me see if I can follow the light. Woo! Yeah, zoom out because I'm getting dizzy. That close. Woo! That's a close-up shot, Yarrow. So you guys know that, you know, what's that saying from that one movie where it was Goldie Hawn's daughter? Oh, you don't modify Vera Wang. You modify yourself to Vera Wang when she was getting a wedding dress. So I want to say that, you don't modify your experience and your techniques. You modify the stone to suit what you're comfortable doing. And so here's a perfect example, you guys, of modifying a stone to make sure the girdle is nice and thick so it's comfortable to work with and you don't have a chance of breaking it. And we just converted a faceted gemstone that had a pointed tip to turn it into a faceted cab. Ta-da! Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So you guys, all right, you guys, so I will be seeing you guys here most probably tomorrow because I got a lot of quick things I got to show you. So I appreciate you guys watching, but thank you guys for all your support on every level. I must say this to you guys. You guys are just phenomenal, and I love you all.
Supporting each other.
And yes, and the supporting that you guys have between each other. You know, we mentioned that we would do like a jewelcation when all this craziness is over. And all of you guys jumped at it. How awesome would that be? A weekend, JOOLTOOL, all of us get together. And I heard so many private messages come in where everyone kept saying, you know, it would be a wonderful experience because there's so many different talented artists in our group. It would be great to have like a weekend with all of them. You know what I mean? It's a great eclectic group, I would say. Everyone has something beautiful to add, and I love that about each one of you guys. Are so special in every way. So Kristen said, does she get to come? Oh, yes. Oh yeah. So you guys get to meet Kristen. Yeah, I'm sure you guys would love to meet her. And my daughter, you too, Alida, you want to come? Yeah, Alida's coming too. Kristen says she can't wait. Oh my God, my kids. So anything else before I leave?
I'll say thank you, very informative and fun, Irene says.
Good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed today's show. Okay, so don't forget, you guys, all these diamonds are still available. If you guys didn't pick it up, available for pre-order price. All of our new diamond grinding. And also, we only have a few of the inside ring mandrels in stock. Kristen says, very true. Honest to God. Really, if you guys needed to pick one up, I recommend you do so because we have like now about 2 left in inventory. Oh, and then there's also a pre-order for the vacuums. Oh, how did I forget to say this? Oh, so Kristen says she checked. If you want this stone, it's still up. Just so you know. It's for sale. And I didn't change the price even though I modified it. Yeah, so it was on the last haul that I did. So you guys, so this stone is available for sale. But I wanted to let you guys know, whoever's been asking us for a vacuum, the vacuums, once they come in, they're going to sell out. Because not only do I know this, I know that my distributors have also vacuum orders. But I will always prioritize my own customers, just so you know. So I put the vacuums up for pre-order just to reserve yours because they're coming at the end of this month. And it'll be a minute before I can get it again. The company is still trying to, you know, recoup of everything that happened to them this year. You know, vendors are having an issue with it's just a trickling effect across the board. So you guys, just wanted to let you know, and it's free shipping on the vacuums, right? Yes, vacuum orders. So anybody who's interested in getting a vacuum, no pressure, just letting you know, don't beg me for a vacuum after, because you know I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. And Christian's like, no, you can't give them that vacuum. I'll be like, but please. But this time, you guys, I have a good amount coming, but I could tell you we're already running low from already the orders that came on the weekend. Anyways, you guys, I will see you guys here again tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. So I'll see you guys. You guys will see when I come up. I'll probably post before I go on air. That's what I'll do. I'll post that I'll be going on air. Fair? Fair. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, you guys. And my heart and everything goes out to everyone affected with the fires. I smell it every day, and it's a reminder every day. So please, please be safe. And I'm praying for everyone's safety. My heart to yours. Love you all. Bye, you guys.